And welcome back on my channel. So we're back in the studio with another video, and this time I want to show you guys the latest firmware update for Yamaha Seqtrack, which is 2.0, because they did some changes, some live improvements, and it's really good, pretty powerful. It's only getting better. So that will be my main focus in this video, and let's go straight into it. So as you can see, I have my Seqtrack in front of me and loaded version 2.0 of the latest firmware update, which is a second firmware update since the release, and it's a pretty big one. I have my app loaded here as well. I'm using Windows, but you can download it for Android, for Apple, for Mac, for whatever you want. It's exactly the same. So let's go first through some minor changes, which is like some live improvements. I'm going to create a new project. Let's maybe delete this one. And this kick is by default on every project when you load a new one. So for example, now I want to change BPM of my track. Let's go to settings, just so you can see it better. And before, I would have to either hold it up or down just to set it wherever I want, how fast I want, or just press it up or down. Now I can just hold it and use Alt knob just to scroll through it basically. I will keep it as 120, and same with the swing. Before I would have to hold it and go from lower value to higher, and if I miss it, I would have to go again, just loop it around just to set up right value, which was pretty annoying. Now I can just hold swing and adjust it with Alt knob to like 54 maybe. Another thing is scale. So I don't know why it changed. Yeah, we're back at the scale. So before I would have to press it multiple times and then just go through it all just to set up the right one. Now I can just hold it, and as you can see on the stripe or on the screen, choose the scale with the Alt knob. Same with the key. Before I had to go like from C to B, and again if I missed it, now I can just set it wherever I want. Let's go to E maybe this time. And same with the volume. So before I would have to either hold it and it will go gradually. Yes, now I can just use Alt knob as well. So that's a like global change for those settings. Let's create a track, some nice beat. Just to preview my sounds, I like to go to this section here. That shows me what I have loaded already on those tracks. So let's pick a kick. Something punchy maybe. But not too crazy. This one. Okay. Why not? Let's apply some filter. I don't know, maybe EQ. At this point, I don't even have to watch my screen too often. Look at it, I just automatically know where things are. Not always, but in most cases. So for example, I want to change it, that snare. That's very vanilla snare. and let's put some maybe probabilities for it. So I will hold it and mute. So far everything is the same, yes. So now is a big twist, big thing that they introduce is basically I can change all of those 5 left tracks into different type of tracks. So basically clap, I want this nasty clap, I want to change into entire new track type, and that will be, in this case, that will be my kit track. So now it's loaded, you can see the stripe blinking, and I have at disposal 7 new, completely new sounds that I can load from my pool of drum sounds. Exactly the same samples, not samples, sounds maybe, because I don't know if they are sampled or not. Those sounds, as they were in the preview, as you could hear it before, are loaded here, and I can just change it to whatever I want. Use the same filters, for example, for sound searching. Let's go to claps. That's rim, okay. I want that rim, for example. Here I want some, this time I want some claps. So I have completely new set of sounds at disposal, and I can do the same with this one, for example. Just hold it, it will load it, and another 7 sounds at disposal. So for example, if I press it here, and now we're getting into some differences between those two. So let's go with this one. As you can see, how it's presented changed a little bit, because here we have normal on my kick pattern, we have standard drum pattern that we can use node repeats, for example. We can nudge it here. I don't want, no, drop it. Micro timing, we have sub steps, and we have probability, yes, on this one. In this case, for example, on my clap and just on this rim sound, I can do similar things. So I can just, let's go to pattern. But I have it all global for this track as like a MIDI sequence, which I can import and export. They really improved Seqtrack dramatically. So I can nudge it again. You can see it now. But if I go to edit, so that's my offset basically. And with all, I can increase the length or shorten it. For drum tracks, it doesn't matter that much because those are short sounds. But if you have like longer sound with longer decay, then you can just extend it. Another set of changes is basically for this one, if we go to sound design, we have global filter just for this clap track. So if I apply filter, for example, for this sound, it will apply it for all of them. Yeah. In kick track, I would have similar option. Now we have a type here, as you can see. I have my filter, attack decay. The difference is that I have a choke, for example, for open and close hats. And in sound design, here we have LFO. so it's more advanced. Same EQ, 2-band EQ, same sense. Just only different is that I'm using only one sound for my drum track, and on clap I can use up to 7 with limited modulation options because we have only effect, as in kick track, basically the same. Yes, all of those effects at disposal, as you can see, all of them with same functions parameters. So we can apply some, for example, modulation as like a flanger, timed flanger as a LFO. Yeah. Pattern is as a MIDI track. And sound design, we have sense as before and filter for all of those at once, like globally for all of those 7. That's the only difference between those two, basically. Not only, because there's a lot actually, yes. So I can pan, for example, just this one. Pan it left. This one I can pan right. So volume control is separate for all of those sounds. Same is in it's exactly the same as in sampler track with different functions, because we have here sampling options, and here we have only those that are in drum tracks, basically. So let's go to filter. You can high pass it. Maybe this one a little bit lower on volume. And if I want to preview my sounds now, I have only those 5 at disposal, because this one is another drum kit track. It's getting confusing a little bit, but let me apply some maybe effects to it. Let's go somewhere here. Word, maybe conga, no, SFX. Okay, why not? And let's just drop it here. And if I'm changing sequence, my pattern for clap, it's changing in for all of those sounds at the same time. It's perfect for some rolls, for fills and all of that. Or even if you use all rest of it as a synth tracks, exactly the same as synth 1 and synth 2, because that's another step, another option, then you can use it just to fill up with some other drum sounds if you feel like you are limited. So let's go to the last two, maybe. This one, perk 1, I will change it now to synth sound. And boom, I didn't commit it because I released that button. Because we can do it the same way here, for example. In perk 1, I can change it here in up as a synth, but now it asks me if I want to submit. Basically asking me for confirmation. and is loaded automatically. Don't have to wait that long. Yes. So the whole process of waiting for that stripe is just to make sure that you are committing to it. And that's my synth one, and that's my perk one, exactly the same. Different sound maybe. Maybe different effect. Nice! So, we want to turn it into 2 bars, for example, yes? I can just extend it here, as normally in this section. For example, in this section we were usually increasing bar length by pressing this button, normal bar length. But now we can use the same technique, for example, for our kit tracks, which is this one. Before we had to hold page and scroll it and increase it to 3 bars, 4 bars, 5 bars, and continue. Now we can just use bar length as well, just to multiply it. So if I'm on HUD2, I will press bar length and then just duplicate it. Same way as on synth tracks. So this one, that's my 2 bars. I think it copied it, so let's go to page 2. Yeah. Let's increase this note. And I can nudge it here as well. So if you see my sequence, that's on second bar. Let's go back to my clap track. That's for master effect, my bad. I had it in a master effect, so maybe let's go back to this one. Let's set it to delay. Maybe more volume. Okay, let's go to this one. Set it to delay this one. Ping pong delay maybe. No, too chaotic because I already have it panned. Okay. Yeah, so that's basically it for the new update. Let's go to Master Effects. Whoa. I want to go to Master Effects, change it from tempo flanger to maybe something different. Let's go to Other and let's go find the tape simulation maybe. Noise gate compressor, harmonic, beat repeat, vinyl break. I like this one. That's only on Master Effects, so that will be it for this video. So as you can see, now it's way better than it was before, like 3 times, 4 times more powerful. You can do really a lot with it. I don't know how much polyphony you have at this point, yeah, but it's pretty awesome. So it's powerful as a drum machine, as a synth. I didn't even touch those two, regular synths and FM and sampler. I didn't even touch it. So I just focus on this part, and it sounds good already. So that will be it for this video. Thanks for watching and see you next time.